from the Amplified, Joshua 9, verses 1 through 14. Joshua 9, verses 1 through 14. More people flipping, give y'all a second here. All this technology, you know, that's pretty handy, ain't it? All right, everybody ready? And it reads, "Now when all the kings who were beyond the Jordan, in the hill country and in the lowland, at the western edge of the hills of Judea, and all along the coast of the great Mediterranean Sea toward Lebanon, the Hittite and the Amorite, the Canaanite, the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite, heard of this, and armies in its victories over Jericho and Ai. They gathered together with one purpose, to fight with Joshua and with Israel. But when the people of Gibeon, the Hivites, heard what Joshua had done to Jericho and Ai, they too acted craftily and cunningly, and set out and took along provisions, but took worn-out sacks on their donkeys, and wineskins, leather bottles that were worn out and split open and patched together, and worn out and patched sandals on their feet, and worn out clothes, and all their supply of food was dry and had turned to crumbs. They went to Joshua in the camp at Gilgal and said to him and to the men of Israel, 'We have come from a far country, so now make a covenant treaty with us.' But the men of Israel said to the Hivites, 'Perhaps you are living within our land. How then can we make a covenant treaty with you?' They said to Joshua, 'We are your servants.' Then Joshua said to them, 'Who are you, and where do you come from?' They said to him, 'Your servants have come from a country that is very far away because of the fame of the Lord your God. For we have heard the news about him and all the remarkable things that he did in Egypt, and everything that he did to the kings of the Amorites who were beyond the Jordan, to Sihon the king of Heshbon, and to Og the king of Bashan, who lived in Ashtaroth. So our elders and all the residents of our country said to us, Take provisions for the journey, and go to meet the sons of Israel, and say to them, We are your servants. Now make a covenant treaty with us. This bread of ours was hot fresh when we took it along as our provision from the houses of the day we left to come to them. Now look, it is dry and has turned to crumbs. These wineskins which were filled were new. And look, they are split. Our clothes and our sandals are worn out because of the very long journey that we had to make.' So the men of Israel took some of their own provisions and offered them in friendship, and foolishly did not ask for the counsel of the Lord." May the Lord add a blessing to the reading and the hearing of his word. You may be seated.